Unbelievable. Well, let's talk about another of those non-criminal activities that's now been criminalised, and that's the taking of pictures of policemen when they're in action. And of course, if the people who took the pictures of Mr. Tomlinson hadn't taken them, then we'd still be left with the police's insistence that they had no contact with a man they were later revealed on video to be seen clubbing to the ground, who subsequently died within minutes.
Yes. I mean, I think, again, it's moving towards a form of preemptive justice, which has nothing to do with justice at all. And there are huge dangers if you go down a path where you end up being convicted of thought crimes. That's the sort of Orwellian world of 1984. And I think that if you then race down that path, that in order to protect itself from being caught out, further provisions are made, like it becomes an offence to take pictures of police officers who may be in the course of committing an offence. Then you have criminalised the open society.
Indeed. And didn't the law lords, Alan, say that the real threat to our society were laws like these, rather than the Al-Qaeda external threat?
Absolutely. And if you take it even from beyond the sort of the realms of either the terrorist threat or the physical threat to society, I make myself go back to the fact that these protesters, if you just look at the issue, the protesters are right. All of the evidence now, in terms of climate science, tells us that the continuation of large-scale carbon emissions from coal-fired power stations is just a suicide run into climate chaos. And the kids that are coming out to make their protests about this aren't wanting to destroy society. They're wanting to stop us from destroying the society that will be their legacy. And the science is on their side. All of the corporate lobbying that took place as the energy bill was going through Parliament was from the big energy companies who continued to make large amounts of money out of coal-fired power stations, but with no carbon capture and storage attached to them. And the energy companies said to ministers quite specifically, you cannot make that a condition, carbon capture and storage. You can't make it a condition of our right to run these power stations because we just can't make money out of them on that basis. But the kids are saying, unless you do make it a condition, we're not going to have a sustainable climate within which our own future can be lived. So actually what is defined as a destructive act in today's terms may be the only sort of act that can save society from absolute chaos within the next 20, 30 years.
Alan Simpson, eloquent as always, Labour MP for Nottingham South, sadly standing down at the next election, and by the way, an absolute star football player, and he was the mainstay of the House of Commons football team when I played in it, and I never understood why he wasn't playing in the Premier Division. He really was that good.